Let me tell you something, brother. 18th April 2002 edition of SmackDown, and we're here to review it.
This go-home show before Backlash. So that means this show has to be great, right? That's what it means, right? Right? Let's find out.
Yes, Backlash coming up. Looking forward to it. First pay-per-view of the brand split, even though it's not a brand exclusive. It's kind of just, well, fuck everything on it, because I'm Finney Mac and I do what I want.
It's mad. There's about 25 matches on this card, but as things stand, Jericho's not in one of them. So, I don't know why that is, but that is the case. So,
yes, we kick off Billy and Chuck and A-Train. Albert, boring bastard.
He's not A-Train yet. He's still Albert.
But he's Albert with a license to A-Train.
Did A-Train not have a hairy back though?
Well, he's got fucking hairy everything, bar back. He's a big pedo fat bastard.
I wish instead of shaving his, I wish we could just shave him off the fucking show. Guy's shite. They take on the team in Maven, Al Snow, and Rikishi, but surprisingly, this match was actually pretty good. It was. It was good. Even Rico got involved, and they end up Maven wins with the crossbody. Yeah, lots of interference, lots of big moves. Guys coming in hitting finishers, getting wiped out, and then Maven wins with the crossbody. I believe it's Maven and Al Snow versus Billy and Chuck at the pay-per-view for the tag belts as well. So
pre-show special.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll be on the main card.
Don't know.
Even though it's only set of tag belts at the minute.
Yeah,
I still don't see it being on the main card.
Maybe Sunday Night Heat. But yeah, I mean,
Sunday night.
I actually enjoyed this opener. Pretty good match. So you know what? Yeah, gets an up for me.
For what it, well, we don't do ups here. We just do ratings, big man.
We don't do ups or downs. But if we were doing ups and downs, I'd give this an up. And it's not often anything involving Albert gets an up. But you know what? There you go.
Yep. And then next up we have Stacy Keibler backstage confronting Hulk Hogan, telling him to get his old decrepit ass.
Well, wait, does Albert not seem like the kind of guy that'd stick on ECW 2007?
Nah, but thankfully he was in Japan.
Yeah,
talking about a guy who was apparently a great worker in Japan, the Hulkster.
I want to see the tapes. Where's Dave Meltzer? Where's that tape trader?
There's only one tape of Hogan that matters, and you can fucking shaft it. Anyway, though, brother,
just delete that tape for the library.
Aye, Finney Mac, you did it.
It's alright, I mean, it's alright. They're going to Peacock now, everything's getting deleted, so see in a couple of years' time, see that Hogan saying that N word, it will never have happened. It'll be erased from history.
We'll be deleting everything.
So be alright. I'll delete Hulkamania, bro.
Hulkamania, but yeah, Hogan, he heads to McMahon's office. Next up, we have Billy Kidman watching the best moment for Raw. You think I'm a little crazy, Ack?
Yeah, I mean, that shows how good that moment was, because we haven't seen any interaction between Raw and SmackDown, and I can't remember the last time we've seen somebody watch something that had nothing to do with them. Like this isn't like say for example, fucking Triple H pedigrees Hogan 20 feet after Titantron. Last week on SmackDown, and then the week after Hogan's watching it going, damn. That guy, he pedigrees me off. No, I mean, this is Kidman watching something that's not even relevant to him. So that just proves that whether you thought that promo from Stasiak was good or bad, it stood out. It was memorable.
It was fucking brilliant. I loved it.
No, but I mean, if someone said it was
that planet. Stasiak.
Yeah, but see if someone said it was the worst thing they've seen on Raw.
Yeah. I
wouldn't necessarily argue, but it stood out.
The Triple H promo was the worst thing on Raw.
Aye, well, no, you could say Triple H promo was boring and pish. You certainly couldn't say that. You couldn't say the Stasiak promo was pish.
How could you say the Stasiak was the worst thing on Raw? It was the best fucking moment.
I know, but I could see why people would go, "Oh, it was awful."
It was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, but it was different.
But it was good.
Yeah, I know, but I could see
what was awful about it.
No, I could see. I thought it was good. I could see why people.
Hurricane attempts to put Billy Kidman.
Well, Billy Kidman said it was awful.
But no one likes.
But no one cares about his match, so that shows what he knows.
Hurricane puts.
Tell you what, I'd rather see a Sean Stasiak match at Backlash.
You think I'm a little crazy?
Who's he? Stasiak versus the Big Show round 2.
Tell you what, like you go backstage for Billy Kidman, Stasiak on the TV, and Hurricane, the McMahon and Hogan.
Yeah, but then Hurricane starts getting fucking Billy Kidman over. Billy Kidman's never had a cheer in his life, and then Hurricane just tells him to mention the state, and as soon as Kidman says Texas, the crowd are going mental.
Woo!
Tuscan, crowd are going mental. Tucson, crowd are going mental.
Don't pronounce the C.
Then Hurricane tells him, yo, mention your tag team partner.
Hurricane.
Cricket's eye. But then Kidman leaves and Hurricane says something to get himself back over, and then you hear the cape going. Anyway, we come back to McMahon and Hogan. McMahon cuts a lengthy promo about how it looks like Hulkamania 2.0 is coming back.
It wouldn't even matter what they said. Hey, you've got Man and Hogan on the fucking screen.
I mean, Hogan's just standing there listening, and McMahon's not a great backstage segment, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, you know, McMahon's arms are bigger than Hogan's.
They are. Stacey's going, oh, I never noticed how big your arms were. And then McMahon's like, and she goes, oh, well, they're almost as big as Mr. McMahon's. So Hogan just seems awkward. Even the segment before, he opens the door and like Stacey Keebler's ass is like in his face, and he's just kind of.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
You know, it's just.
Where's your vitamins?
I don't know. I mean, I don't fucking something off about Hogan. I don't get it.
He's stuck in a time capsule, but he's still.
He worked in the 80s, like, but he just doesn't really work in any other era.
Yeah. Next up, though, we have Tajiri teaming up with Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah, with
Kidman and Hurricane.
Yeah, Tori Wilson's still doing the whole dressing gown. Yeah, Japanese fucking mistress or whatever. I don't know. Tajiri loses the match, or was it Chavo?
I think it was Chavo, and then Tajiri came in and
how irrelevant is Chavo? I mean, the only thing I can remember Chavo doing is turning up late and getting his ass kicked off Austin in the Alliance.
I know, and it was brilliant. Like, people can talk about the SmackDown 6, but to me it's pish.
Yeah.
Chavo Guerrero was one of the What's he done?
Was he considered one of them? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Edge gets injured. I don't think Chavo was ever that great. I mean, Eddie did have charisma, and Eddie was, I think, the better in-ring performer.
He might not be considered as one of the SmackDown 6, but when people consider that era of SmackDown, they consider Chavo.
I think Chavo, the best thing he's got going for him is his name.
Yeah.
But even then, to me, the Guerrero family's massively overrated.
Like Hector Guerrero, he did commentary in TNA.
Oh, Chavo Guerrero Senior.
Cruiserweight champion or something.
Yeah. So you know what? Not big. Then at the end, fucking Tajiri starts dishing out buzzsaw kicks and walks off to the back. So yeah.
Next up, though, we have Mark Henry lifts up a car, retarded segment. Tess tries to prove that it's all fake and that he can do it but can't do it. But the way they're lifting it is they're sitting in the driver's seat trying to lift it from inside, which you just can't get no leverage.
This made no sense because they're like, his legs are kind of bent. Now I understand they need to be bent, right, to push off, but your ass is kind of sitting on the driver's seat. This is just not how you would try and lift a car, in my opinion.
Like, obviously it's full body weight on the seat, but there's no way you can leverage your body here in order for you not to be on the car in some shape or form.
And I'll be honest, like, I don't know how heavy cars are. I've never tried to lift one, but I thought someone who was classified as the world's strongest man would be able to lift a car with relative ease.
And we're not talking like lift it, like held it for 10. He literally just got the wheels off by about 2 inches and then dropped it.
And even then, is that him lifting it, or is that just him using the whole reason he had a towel was so he could kind of support the car on his neck?
I know.
I mean, he wasn't really lifting it. It's kind of like when Cena gets you up for the AA. Yeah, he's got you on his shoulders, like, but he's not really like, lifting you. Kinda.
I'd say the average person could have a decent attempt at this. I'm not saying they could lift it, but I mean, they could do it. I wouldn't be completely blown away if the average person did, but he just did.
I thought Mark Henry would be able to go to the front of the car and just pick up. That's what I legit thought.
No, but he didn't. And yeah,
like that limo, I thought like he was going to lift the fucking limo up with one hand or something.
I know.
But look at it, they try and get you to believe that like Braun Strowman can tip over it.
Ambulances.
Yeah.
It's a bit retarded.
Yeah, Mark Henry, the actual world's strongest man, can barely get a small car, off its tires. I mean,
yeah, they start placing bets. Test then gets
short changes Farouk, and Farouk knows all about money because the amount of time he spent drinking and playing poker with APA.
I'll tell you what though, Test has a point because technically Henry was it a lift? I mean, it was a fucking jobber lift. So what was the bet over inches or something? Or
yeah, I think all he had to do was lift the wheels after.
But Test could have done it.
I know. I mean, anyone on that.
Then he body slams.
Or maybe not Lance Storm. He's just
he body slams Farouk on the bonnet, and then they have to get separated.
Yeah, he body slammed Farouk on the bonnet, and Farouk just fucking no sold it.
I know, he's like, what?
Landed on his feet and tried to go straight after Test, which is a bit weird.
Where's my money, bitch?
Yeah, so later on they have a match over the missing cash. Lance Storm is there, blended into the background. If you can be serious for a minute, I don't know what's happening here with Lance Storm.
Garbage. Then we have Hulk Hogan cutting a promo. Let me tell you something, brother. That's all you fans got me here. Interrupted by Jericho. I'd probably say this is definitely up there in the top 5 moments, but make sure you check out in a separate video because Chris Jericho's the man. Buddy's the Hulkster.
Yep, Cosmo has been. And I think Jericho's right. Hogan is the has been here. I mean, it's definitely not Jericho. Yeah. Jericho's the first ever. Basically, Jericho's basically saying Hogan's done nothing in his career, apart from sell a few t-shirts, which isn't necessarily true. Like, I mean, the guy has like the highest ratings of all time, and I think he sold more than a couple of t-shirts. But I get what Jericho's going for here. Like, you know what I mean? Hogan certainly didn't ever become the first ever undisputed champion, brother. You know, so I mean, I guess so. And
good promo, very great promo.
Aye, up next.
With Rob Van Dam appearing in a 7-Eleven commercial, Raw guy.
On a SmackDown show.
Don't really get it. But next up,
I don't even remember seeing it, like, to be honest.
I don't even do.
I think they skipped out. I don't think it was on our version of the network.
I bet you fucking Peacocks kicked that out here.
Yeah, up next with Mr. McMahon ejecting Edge from the arena. This didn't really make much sense to me, yeah, because after Jericho comes into the ring, gets in Hogan's face, they start brawling, Kurt Angle comes out, Edge makes a save, and then I guess Angle's annoyed that Hulk Hogan never got beat up, so he ejects Edge from the arena, and Edge suggests that maybe McMahon scared him. I don't know why McMahon scared the Edge. It didn't really understand that. Then we had Test and Farouk. Farouk won by cheating, feet on the ropes for a face. Bit weird. Didn't understand. The match was just, you know, I mean, it is what it is. And then Test hits him with a big boot. Stacey Keibler then goes to get, like, what's this gimmick? McMahon's just sending Stacey Keibler about to fetch people.
I know.
Anyway,
I can't remember anybody in the past who was like doing this.
This is like Bishop saying to Hank, "Go tell him," you know.
Yeah, see that guy? It's like right there.
No, but that's more something like an errand boy would do.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be a secretary. Like, I'm not really understanding this whole dynamic at the moment. Yeah. So
I mean, this is kind of just like a jobber, like Kevin Kelly backstage would be told to go get someone, or
yeah. So Stacey tells Triple H to go and come to Mr. McMahon. Triple H says she can't just tell him to come, which was pretty funny. Then he takes his shirt off and he says that she finds her hot or whatever. So take it.
So you got the biggest arms.
I mean, the arms did look big. They don't look as big as they did like 4 months ago, but they still look pretty big. And then Triple H says he'll catch McMahon later, I guess. I'll catch him down the road. Then with Hardcore Holly addressing Diamond Dallas Page, he's interviewed by Sharmell. Didn't seem too happy to be interviewed by Sharmell.
I'm sure she didn't enjoy his fucking promo. Like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to assume Sharmell's only got a job here because she's Booker T's wife. Because
who's Hardcore Holly married to then?
Damn. Then we had the Mr. McMahon. DDP comes and smiles, and not a lot happens really. They're having a match later. Yeah, DDP actually seems to lose his patience for a wee bit. Then it is McMahon and Triple H discuss Hulk Hogan again. Another backstage segment where they're just talking, but nothing really gets said.
Yeah,
it's just McMahon basically saying you've got a title. I think the build up for this title match has been crap.
But McMahon basically saying even if you lose, you're coming to SmackDown.
Yeah, McMahon says that if you lose, you'll be the sole property of me. This I'm not just so like I wouldn't be biased or whatever. The current product shit, and I think the build up it's much better. Like, but I think the build up to this match has been really poor. Triple H Hogan.
Yeah.
Well, the build up to Triple H Jericho wasn't as good, but you could look past that because you could go, well, they're kind of focusing more on the breakup of the marriage between Stephanie and Triple H, but there's no real reason why the Triple H Hogan feud shouldn't be good. But I think you could say it is partly due to Triple H is on both shows, so then when Triple H is on Raw, he's having to kind of
there's a disconnect.
He's having to like carry the feud on his own, kind of. I don't know. But even on SmackDown, it doesn't feel like Hogan's feuding with Triple H. It feels more like Hogan's feuding with Jericho.
Yeah.
Because Jericho's pissed off that Hogan's getting the title shot and not him, and that Hogan's a has-been and not him.
And where the fuck's The Rock?
Scorpion King must be doing well because I hope the ratings are up in that. The ratings probably doing on SmackDown anyway. There you go. It was just basically Triple H and McMahon saying nothing. I still think the greatest McMahon backstage segment is when he's getting JR to watch the tape of Austin bartering him.
Yeah.
And then Austin goes, "Are you sassing me, Jay?" And then you see Austin start bartering him, and McMahon's watching it with JR, and JR's sitting there fucking all awkward, and McMahon's like pure loving it. He's like, you know, I mean, to me that's comedy gold. Like, anyway, up next, something that isn't comedy gold: Hardcore Holly in a match.
DDP with a drop kick.
Now, Hardcore Holly does deliver a good drop kick. Never denied that. One of the best drop kicks in the game. But fuck me, when's a drop kick ever beat anyone? Wait, did someone not used to have a drop kick as a finisher, like back in the day, day?
DD, I don't fucking know.
Anyway, I've never seen.
I'm sure they're better than Hardcore Holly.
I've never seen anyone lose to a drop kick apart from Diamond Dallas Page.
Well,
I kind of sums up his WWE run.
We can talk about that, but let's be real. That Hing Tommy Dreamer lost to an ECW.
That was pretty bad.
That's the worst finish of a match I've ever seen.
Up next,
apart from Omega and.
Well, no, oh Jesus. Up next with Kurt Angle Jericho backstage discussing their strategy. Jericho says you're going to get him in the ankle lock. Something about.
He's going to get sucked into the ankle lock.
Yeah, you're going to suck the life out of him.
Don't say it.
And then he's going to tap out, and then Kurt Angle's all paranoid. He's like, "What did you say?" And Jericho's like, "You're going to get him in the ankle lock." And he's like, "No, after that." And he's like, "You're going to make him tap." And he's like, "No, before that." And Jericho's like, "You suck. Don't say that." And then every time Angle speaks, it's kind of like the what chant, but when he finishes speaking, the crowd are chanting, "You suck." So I don't know, maybe they thought they kind of did this on draft night with McMahon when The Rock started the whole "you are an asshole," and I don't know, maybe they thought that caught on, and now they're trying to do the whole thing with Kurt Angle. But Edge started last week, which I guess makes sense because
they did this day, like when he comes out.
Yeah, but that's more just in his theme. Like in this SmackDown, they're literally every time he finishes talking, they're literally. But I think it's pretty good. Up next with something that I don't think was that good, Reverend Devon.
I tell you what, I don't think it was a bad promo from Devon, but where's it going? Where's the direction?
Yeah, Devon comes out, says he found the saviour, the saviour of the Lord is Mr. McMahon, and he and McMahon are sheep, and the crowd are the wolves, and he's found McMahon, whatever, he's found God.
I feel like this character would be better if he was like if he was McMahon's lackey, going around fucking asking people.
Yeah, speaking of asking people, he asked people for donations after the promo, and some people give him money, so I don't know if it's plants or not.
Yeah, you've touched Devon's back.
I fucking freaked out that night. I touched Devon. Don't know why. Like
Devon.
I know I touched Devon's back in the the Hydro Arena. Fucking hell! I never got any money.
Fucking.
Yo, Devon was fucking ripped.
3D for a fucking barricade.
Huh? And then main event, Jericho and Angle versus Hulk Hogan and Triple H in the main event.
H?
Yeah.
H? Heroin.
Yeah, but hands down, Hulk Hogan, I think, is the worst steel chair deliverer of all time. I've never seen Hogan. He can't take a good chair shot, but he definitely can't deliver one.
Is Bret Hart did one? I can just imagine. The worst thing I can. Bret sitting down with the chair is pretty bad. Like.
I don't know.
Anyway, this was a decent enough match.
It's a but see when you see Hogan against Jericho and Angle, like two guys that are in their prime, in my opinion, two of the best in-ring workers of all time.
Yeah,
then you've got
doing a fucking great job for him here.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. See, even the moves that Hogan's hitting, they're bad, but at least he's got guys that can fucking sell. You know what I mean? He's hitting a clothesline that looks pish, but Jericho and Angle are making it look like it's the fucking clothesline for hell for Bradshaw. You know what I mean?
See, think of it. The Rock match with Hogan, it was a spectacle. The Triple H match will be worse than that, but I think the worst match will be fucking Taker by a mile. Because let's be real, Biker Taker. I mean, the Van Damme match was great, but I think Taker needs someone who's also fucking good. That's no disrespect to Taker. It's just, I think it's just facts.
I'd say Biker Taker. Taker was in the worst shape of his career.
Yes.
I don't mean age-wise, but I feel like when he's always dead man, I felt like dead man Taker. He was always agile. Whereas I felt more like I felt like I don't know if he did it on purpose, but I felt like Biker Taker. He was more overweight. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't see an overweight Taker isn't going to be bumping as good for a old fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, the choke slam is all you need to know.
Yeah, the choke slam sums up the match.
Will he be able to lift the leg high enough to kick Taker?
Nah,
there goes half his offense.
He's just gonna have to take a boot to the chest or something. I mean, but again, yeah, Triple H is an alright seller, but I think Hogan at this stage of his career, he needs to be against guys like Angle and Jericho. Seeing you're putting him against bigger guys.
Michaels is fantastic. Like,
yeah,
fucking fucking himself up.
Yeah, Michaels, perfect example, but that's what I mean. Like
Van
Damme, you ain't gonna put Hogan in a match with Kevin Nash like and get something good of it. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. I mean, Hogan Vince was shit. I'm sure Hogan Flair would be shit at this stage.
They have a match on Raw in a couple of weeks.
Who?
Hogan and Flair.
Do? Well, so there you go.
What do you mean? McMahon Hogan was fucking good. There was blood everywhere. Leg drop for McMahon.
Now, should there not been Hogan doing the leg drop since the leg drop's
his hip would have took off through the fucking.
Wouldn't have been the table exploding. It would have been fucking
my hip,
my Hogan's
my
body.
leg.
Anyway, guys, right? It ends with Triple H getting hit by the chair with Hogan. Then Triple H gets up, hits Hogan with the chair. Edge ran in, chased off Angle. Jericho got buried with a big boot leg drop, and SmackDown just abruptly ends a bit like Raw with Triple H standing there with a steel chair. Overall show rating wise, a bit disappointing. I think go home show.
It's as if they forgot how to end shows since the brand split.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I'm trying to think. What are you giving the rating?
Give it a 6. I mean, there was nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it.
There was nothing bad, but there was nothing great.
Yeah, and the standout moments, like, they weren't that standout, to be fair. But yeah, I think a 6.
But not the thing. See, a 6 is not even bad. It's fucking. It's what I.
No, it's not. A 6 is like.
This is probably the worst you'd expect at this point.
Yeah. So
I just feel like The Rock shafted them in more ways than one. He's not there. He's put Hogan in this fucking predicament where everyone doesn't like him because The Rock just picked him. Like Jericho has a legit case here.
Yeah,
Angle, legit
heel, but
case.
He's actually got a case. Yeah. Looking forward to Backlash though. Should be a good show in my opinion. Don't know if the Triple H Hogan match. You know what? It'll be interesting. I'm saying it's going to be shit. I haven't seen it. It could be good. Don't think it will be, but it could be.
Can you imagine a pedigree on Hulk Hogan? That will not be hooked. That will be unhooked.
Unhooked like a curtain hook.
Can you imagine a spine buster on Hulk Hogan?
What if Hogan gets injured and Planet Stasiak joins the match or something like?
Yeah, I'd say I'm a little crazy-ack. Well, let me tell you something, crazy-ack. Anyway, though, 6 out of 10.
I'm getting a 6 out of 10.
Oh, you just copy my fucking ratings.
No, I'm not copying your ratings. I couldn't decide whether it was a 6 or a 7, but
so 6.5 then.
I'm gonna give it a 6. To me,
I think 7 was too high. Like
that's what I'm saying. I'm giving it a 6.
Oh, I'm just letting you know. Don't know what the fuck you're pulling that rating from.
The match, I think the best match is probably the opening match.
Yeah.
So the like.
I think the Stacey lacking from a fucking mid card.
Yeah, the Stacey keep because the mid card they're just not using the mid card. The mid card's basically just watching Mark Henry. I mean, you've got Christian, Test. Why are those guys not?
Because let's be real, like, I mean, the Edge Angle feud, it's not really mid card because Angle's a main eventer and Edge they're booking like a main eventer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You could push it upper mid card, but I'd say it's big boy match. But anyway, 6 out of 10 till the top 5 moments till Backlash.
Peace.